Hello, Greg Doucette. This is a video I wanted to make on more the philosophical part of science. Basically, science is the common consensus of what's really going on. And from what I'm seeing in its globality is that training is adapting to how you are training. Like if you train for speed, you're gonna get faster. If you train for strength, you're gonna get stronger. And there's different ways to do it. There's multiple sports to show it, and you can train your tendon. You can train higher reps and consistently grow that way instead of like Hermes Gasparini. Okay, like Hermes Gasparini. He's fucking huge. You can't deny it. He's huge, and he's strong as fuck. You have like Arnold that's preaching that, well, training is always changing, so just train and adapt your training. And that's how I felt. I've trained personally in a way that's like, oh, right now I feel like my weak point is this body part, and I feel like I want to be bigger in this area because for this reason in bodybuilding terms. Sometimes I did 20 reps, sometimes I did 8, sometimes I did less. It depended always on what my goals were, and it's always changing, like mesocycles, like planning your training for hypertrophy and then planning your training for power and strength, and then you can fucking plan your training for endurance training. If you're still in the hypertrophy range, you're still training endurance, but you're still in the hypertrophy range from what's the common consensus. Science is just the common consensus of what's going on. It's nothing. It's not the truth. The truth does not exist. And by the way, about Hussein Farhat, there are many possibilities about what's going on with him, by the way. He could be using TRT and using masking agents. He could be on growth hormone. He could be on many things that the tests you are talking about from my research cannot prove that he is on. And even most bodybuilding shows cannot prove that what he's using is provable or detectable. So like, he may be using steroids. And also, by the way, to add on it, to add the philosophical part of it, what is being natural? Like, if the guy does fucking speed and he's training, is he natural? That's like, like, you understand what I'm going now? Where I'm going? It's like, who fucking cares? Who fucking cares? Maybe he's probably not natty. I personally cannot believe that he is natural. Like, personally, I cannot believe it. From my research, from how people talk about it, from the timeline of the thing, the only possibility I can see that he is natural is that he lied about the time span of which he's grown. You know, he's just put pictures and said, oh, this is the date of when I did that. Okay, like, I haven't done enough research to say, oh, I've seen the entirety of like his entire life fucking story. I don't know him. I don't know the guy. But from what I've seen and from what I understand, I'm like, he could have just lied about the number of years he's trained and just profited off that. I don't know, you're saying he's poor, he's this, he's that. Who's to say no one paid for him to become that, and then he's using you to get fame, to pay back the guy? You know, there's many things that could be happening. I'm not saying he's a scumbag, and I don't want to know beef. I'm just saying, like, the test you are requiring people to do that costs like 1,000. A very good understanding, better than me, about many subjects. I'm not claiming expertise. I'm just, my research is this. And Hussein, I don't know you. I don't want to take no beef. I don't want to take your bread away from you. I don't want to do nothing to your brand. Very curious. It is possible, but I am very curious.